Hey everyone, Loomis here, and just like I did for Nidhogg, I want to get out a rough positioning guide for the Fenrir fight. So we're gonna hop in here and get started. Now, in obviously, I'm going to be using units that you might not have. So here, the team I've been running with, I have Lana, Bozel, Varna, Jugler, Alti, and Burn. So there are definitely some areas where you can mix and match, and I'm just gonna try to show you guys kind of what like the basic idea around how to position for this fight is. So from there, if you guys have more specific questions, you can ask me and I can try to help you figure out how to position. But this is just going to be a general guide. So two of the important things that we have here is that Jugler is carrying Magic Defense Command and Altamiller is carrying Defense Command. Now, one other thing before I start, I should also mention thanks to the Lord Thy God from Rhaegar for helping me kind of work this out and figure out what the optimal positioning is. Him and I, a couple nights ago, were kind of going back and forth a bit on where exactly we should put our guys. Because, for one, I like to run Beast Shock on Jugler here, so having Match Defense Command and Defense Command is going to increase his DPS on that. But also we have characters like Bozel, who he has a conversion from his magic defense into his intelligence. If you're running Listel, this is also important because she has the same thing. So you want Bozel to be attacking for when he has that bonus from Jugler's command. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Jugler up to Beast Shock here to start. And he has a nice central position here. Now, I carry Spirit Boots, but you basically never have to use them on this fight. It's just what I have for Jugler. So we hit with Jugler first all the time because Jugler is running Hellhounds, and we want to get the plus 20% damage taken debuff. Next, I'm going to come in and I'm going to hit with Burn, because Burn will apply. So Battlecry applies a minus 10% defense debuff. Burn's Hegemony now takes that up to 20%. So now we have 20% defense down, 20% damage taken down. We can take Altamiller and attack with him because we have the boss fully debuffed. Now, Lana, I am going to attack here. And the more I run this, the more important I realize that the more I realize it's very important for Lana to run Magic Defense Intimidate. Because you get to a point in the fight pretty quickly where Lana is too squishy to attack, or you eat a physical AoE and Jugler's passive heals not enough to bring her back to full. So Lana in those situations does not have enough damage reduction or defense or HP to safely attack into the boss. So sometimes you can attack a Wolfad and she can at least kill something on that turn, but on turns where she can't attack, she can at least wait, and Magic Defense Intimidate will always proc, and I do have a Soul Stealer on her, so she might be able to get 2 debuffs onto the boss without even attacking, which is great. So just something to consider. Next, I'm going to take Bozel, and we are just attacking. So this first turn, because it's an odd turn, I'm going to move Bozel down here. I don't recommend you normally keep him here, and I'll show you why. And then we can have Varna go onto the tile. And the entire position will make more sense turn 2. Alright, so we'll get the magic AoE. So we will start again with Jugler, and you'll see that the attack number is a little bit higher because now we have Altamiller's Defense Command in range. Burn will go again, so we get the defense down again. Now I'm going to take Alti, and I'm going to move him right here in the middle. Now the reason why we want this positioning is that Alti has, with the defense command he brings, by far our squishiest character is going to be Lana, and we want Lana to live as long as possible. So she needs to stick next to Alti at all times in order to get the defense command. And also putting him right in the middle here applies the defense command to everyone. Now, Lana's not getting Jugler's match defense command, but the magic AoE is not going to be the thing that kills her, ever. It's always going to be the physical AoE. And I have Bozel down here right now, but typically throughout this fight, on single target turns, you're going to want him up here, especially on even phases, because if you have him down here on an odd phase, the wolf ad will come and attack him. Now, this might be advantageous in some scenarios, because often I find when Bozel's on the buff square, the wolf will move up here, and this takes him out of the range for an earthquake or a black hole on the boss, which can be annoying. So it depends on the turn, because sometimes if you're having Bozel retreat to the buff square, you can just have him single target, and that works as well. And then on AoE turns, you want Bozel to attack from here, because then he gets the magic defense command bonus from Jugler. So you basically stay in this positioning the entire fight, and you really don't deviate at all. This is by far and away, I think, the strongest formation you can make, because it applies the command auras to as many people as possible, and it will keep your team healthy throughout the fight. And, you know, for me, I start having Lana die somewhere in the late 20s typically. So, you know, somewhere, you know, turn 26, turn 27, turn 28. Kind of depends on how slow or fast I'm doing the fight and when, you know, a physical AoE is going to pop up. So I highly recommend you stay in this position and you try and, you know, utilize your command auras as best as possible. So that's it for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. And if you guys have any other questions about how to position on this fight, or any questions about the fight in general, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to chat about it. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.